Gatchaman versus LightWeaver. Gatchaman going to be on the Izanami and LightWeaver on the mine.
Ooh, yeah, a battle of two of the kind of like the rising stars and characters of BlazBlue Central Fiction. I mean, Izanami has been on the top for a while. Mai was kind of considered like the scrub character, like you play her if you're new to the game, but a ton of top players have been switching to Mai full time. Really feel that her consistency with the buttons, the power of her offense are really good, even if she doesn't have the skill expression that like Izanami, for instance, has who's on our stream.
Right, exactly. Izanami's always kind of been at the top. Only problem is that no one really plays this character. So we're going to be seeing a little bit of Izanami that we don't really get to see terribly often here in North America. And as we can see right now, Gatchaman off to a fantastic start here against LightWeaver. I think might be taking this round one.
Yeah, we saw that blue beat earlier, which I was a little bit worried about. Izanami is known for her high execution, how easy it is to drop on this character. And in round one pools, you really don't know how good the Izanami is going to be. But it's looking like Gatchaman has got these combos under control, mastering this really hard character.
You know, if I had a penny for every single time I've seen an Izanami versus Mai today, I'd have 2 pennies. Which is weird that it happened twice. Previous pool, the same thing happened here. So we actually have some multiple Izanamis here in this bracket, and already we're looking a little bit better. LightWeaver starting to find some hits, but unfortunately not able to confirm these into any real combos, and unfortunately putting ourselves into the corner. I like the usage of that guard cancel from Gatchaman to try and keep LightWeaver in the corner as well.
Yeah, oh, huge counter hit and taking the corner here. Gatchaman going to be feeling the power here. Now fully set up in the rib cage, and that's pretty much a checkmate situation, which will be realized here as Gatchaman is going to take game 1.
Yeah, Izanami can be very difficult to block, especially if you don't know how to play this character, and because, like I said before, not a lot of Izanami players, so not a lot of practice to be had when it comes to blocking the mix-up that this character presents. So oftentimes what happens is that when they pop that ribcage, it feels like a matter of time before they open you up, rather than like, oh, you gotta wait out that ribcage, because you're going to get hit eventually.
Yeah, the instant overhead is so threatening. We'll start seeing the offense here going with that 2B in the air, off the float, down float, come back up, burst out, trying to stay in the game here, but you're locked out of that overdrive. And now getting hit again, it feels like the momentum is all going against LightWeaver right now, just trying to swim uphill, but the stream is too strong.
Yeah, and there's that ribcage right here. It's just going to feel very, very helpless here. And we can see that attempt to press something, try to get out of the corner, find a hit, but unfortunately couldn't find it. Super doesn't get ourselves out of the corner, but with a pixel of life remaining, I think we just got to buy ourselves some time, and unfortunately wasn't able to buy that much.
I kind of wonder if that was a chip damage super. Like, just don't perfect me, bro. Just back off.
All right, tossing these spears around. And does find a nice hit there. Unfortunately, a big whiff, and Gatchaman already on top of it, ready to capitalize off of that, and already going to be swapping sides and tossing the LightWeaver into the corner here. A lot of damage here on the table as well.
The stars are falling down. The meteor is securing the knockdown, but shooting for the stars and hoping to land on a cloud. We've got Mai trying to escape the corner here. LightWeaver, they're going to be in a really good position now. Maybe one hit away from lethal. Don't know if the super is going to change the math on that too much. As the easy escape artist baited the hook with that anti-air.
Great air-to-air there as well to catch Mai on the approach. And we're just dancing around this Mai right now as Gatchaman should be able to close this one out. OD and 50 meter to boot. That is going to be it. Gatchaman taking the very first step here 2-0.
Brutalizing with that counter hit 3C off of the float. And a really good victory there from Gatchaman off the start.
Yep. I did say I saw some pretty good ideas from LightWeaver in terms of that matchup as well. I like the usage of dive kick every now and then, weaving in these movement tools that Mai is kind of known for to, in a way, avoid the, I guess, the ticking time bomb of the projectiles being attached to you. And also just as a way to avoid the projectiles when they're being sent out. But oftentimes what I saw from Gatchaman was like, okay, we're just going to you know, approach you, like we're not going to like deal with this projectile nonsense. We're just going to go in, press some buttons, air to air you, anti-air you, whatever it may be. And Gatchaman just ended up winning neutral in a lot of those situations.
Yeah, getting a lot of big counter hits there in the air-to-air situation. It really felt like LightWeaver was never really confident in that area. And I will say, as